Hello everyone, welcome back to Unveiling Mythical Legends. Have you ever heard of the classic movie Jaws and thought that the great white shark was the most terrifying predator of the ocean? Well, today I'm going to tell you a legend that's even scarier and more mysterious than the great white shark. The story of the Black Demon. This sea devil's tale still sends chills down people's spines to this day. Imagine a massive 18-meter-long black shark, like a ghost of the sea, silently gliding through the water, even capable of capsizing fishing boats and hunting whales. Today, we'll dive into this legend and explore the mythical deep-sea monster, the Black Demon. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and turn on the bell so you won't miss any more spine-chilling stories. If you've heard or seen any stories related to the Black Demon, feel free to leave a comment below and discuss it with us. You might think that the most terrifying shark in the world is the massive, vicious great white shark from the movie Jaws, capable of capsizing boats. But the truth is, if you think that, then you haven't heard of the name Black Demon. The legendary creature is said to be twice the size of the great white shark, with a length of up to 18 meters. Its body is as black as the abyss, swallowing everything in its path. And it doesn't just swim, it moves like a shadow, silently gliding by, almost impossible to detect by sonar. The Sea of Cortez in Mexico is said to be its mysterious domain. The Sea of Cortez, often called the aquarium of the world, has a complex underwater topography and a rich variety of marine life, making it the perfect breeding ground for legends. Local fishermen have passed down terrifying stories of the Black Demon for generations. Some claim to have seen its sickle-shaped black dorsal fin skimming across the surface, like the signature of death itself. Others say it has the power to capsize fishing boats, hunt down whales, and even leave huge, strange scars. These descriptions are eerily consistent, but have never been found in any scientific records, leading people to wonder whether the Black Demon is an ancient beast that was forgotten by time, or just a projection of humanity's collective fears. Let's talk numbers. The largest recorded great white shark is about 7 meters long, enough to make divers' hearts race, and their oxygen tanks run low. But if you think that's the limit of shark size, you're mistaken. The Black Demon is said to reach lengths of up to 18 meters, more than twice the size of the great white, earning it the title of a deep-sea version of Godzilla. Its body is as black as the darkest ink of the night, so much so that even sunlight is swallowed up by it. It doesn't swim. It moves like a ghostly shadow beneath the sea, passing by so fast that by the time you realize what's happening, the entire fishing boat has already been flipped over. It's said that the Black Demon has chased small boats into coastal waters and is capable of hunting massive whales the size of a bus. It has reportedly left bite marks up to 2 meters wide, yet no teeth, no solid evidence, only a chilling corpse remains. Its dorsal fin, shaped like a black scythe, slices through the sea like the signature of death itself. It's so fast that even sonar can only catch a fleeting shadow. Some claim it's the ghost of the long-lost megalodon. Others believe it's a secret weapon unique to the Sea of Cortez. Whether you believe it or not, the legend continues to be passed down among fishermen, generation after generation. And as for the depths of that sea, no one dares to say they truly understand it. The Black Demon is said to have chased small boats into nearshore waters and even hunted down whales as large as a bus, leaving bite marks over 2 meters wide. Strangely, there are no teeth, no evidence, just a chilling carcass left behind. Its dorsal fin, resembling a black scythe, slices through the water with the speed of death itself, moving so quickly that sonar only picks up a fleeting shadow. Some believe this is the reincarnation of the ancient megalodon, while others think it is Cortez's own secret weapon. Whether you believe it or not, the legend continues to be passed down through generations of fishermen, and the depths of that sea remain a mystery that no one dares to claim they truly understand. This story is far from over. Each sighting of the Black Demon is different, yet eerily consistent. It never reveals its full form, leaving only shadows, ripples, the sound of collisions, and a fear that keeps you up at night. It is said that its size is 2 to 3 times that of the great white shark. Its body is black as a shadow emerging from the deepest parts of the ocean. There have been reports of fishing boats being mysteriously capsized and fishing nets being torn apart without warning. These clues come together like pieces of a puzzle, forming an unsettling image. This is not an ordinary shark, but a being that has yet to be named and perhaps doesn't even want to be discovered. The Dimonio Negro is not a creature from the movies. It is a living nightmare and legend, one that cannot be easily dismissed. Let's take you to the birthplace of the story, the Sea of Cortez. This mysterious sea, often referred to as the aquarium of the world by National Geographic, is home to over 900 species of fish, more than 30 species of marine mammals, and over 5,000 species of invertebrates. Every drop of seawater could conceal an ecological miracle. 5 million years ago, the Baja Peninsula slowly separated from the Mexican mainland, creating a rift that was as though the earth itself had torn open a seam, and in doing so, it isolated this ocean. This geographic isolation is like a carefully designed vault by nature, locking away ancient species, allowing them to evolve in complete seclusion, forming entirely different shapes over time. With this backdrop, the legend of the Black Demon doesn't seem so far-fetched. After all, who can guarantee that beneath the bottomless waters of this sea, there isn't a giant predator that we've never encountered? Perhaps it has never surfaced, perhaps it only appears at night, or perhaps it simply doesn't want to be found. These maybes are exactly what makes the Sea of Cortez so captivating. It's not just a paradise for marine life, it's a breeding ground for mystery and legend. Every wave, every echo of sonar seems to say, there are still untold stories beneath the surface of this sea. The legend of the Black Demon has persisted for decades along the coast of the Sea of Cortez, and its longevity can be attributed to 3 spine-chilling characteristics. First is its unimaginable size. Eyewitnesses describe the Black Demon as ranging from a conservative estimate of 6 meters in length to an astonishing 18 meters. That's roughly the length of 2 buses lined up. This size not only far exceeds the largest recorded great white shark, but it's also dangerously close to the size of the long-extinct megalodon. The second characteristic is its eerie color. According to legend, the Black Demon is completely black, unlike most sharks that have a gray-white protective coloration. Instead, it has a deep, almost reflective black, like the darkest shadow in the night sky. Even under sunlight, it absorbs light to the point of being unnerving. Such a color is extremely rare in nature and makes it one of the hardest predators to detect in the deep sea. The third feature is even more chilling: its extreme aggression. Unlike most sharks, which are typically known for their tendency to avoid humans, the Black Demon is described as actively attacking and even crashing into boats without warning. Fishermen have reported their boats being violently struck while floating on calm waters, as if something furious had rammed them. Some even claim that it will pursue its prey until it is exhausted, and will not hesitate to hunt and kill whales, which are larger than itself. These 3 characteristics, its enormous size, jet black appearance, and unpredictable violent behavior, seem like they were born from humanity's deepest fears. No wonder that, even without solid evidence, the Black Demon continues to thrive in legend. Across various online forums, fishing blogs, and even local fisheries records, we often encounter disturbing, fragmented reports. Fishing nets torn to shreds overnight, boats suddenly shaking violently on a calm sea, sonar devices briefly detecting an enormous underwater shadow, only for it to vanish without a trace. These seemingly unrelated pieces, over time and through word of mouth, slowly assemble into a clearer, more specific image: the Black Demon, the legendary black sea monster of the deep. Among all the stories, the most classic and often referenced case is the encounter of fisherman Eric Mark. It is said that in the early morning of around 2008, he was alone in his small boat working in the Sea of Cortez. The weather was unusually calm, with the sea as smooth as a mirror and the sunlight shining brightly, making for perfect visibility. Under such conditions, it should have been a peaceful and successful workday. However, fate had a different plan as he was preparing to reel in his net. A giant shadow, completely black, slowly emerged beneath the side of his boat. Its size was nearly as long as the entire boat itself. Mark's first reaction was, "That's a shark." But in the next instant, he doubted himself. How could that possibly be a shark? It's too big, and it's black like the entire night was pulled up from the water. What's even more terrifying is that the monster began to attack. It struck the boat once, twice, 3 times, each impact so strong that Mark almost fell off the deck into the sea. He gripped the side of the boat tightly, not daring to let go, as the entire vessel rocked back and forth like a roller coaster, until the black shadow disappeared beneath the water, signaling the end of the nightmare. Though he was fortunate to survive, this experience quickly spread across the internet, becoming the most iconic and representative story of the Black Demon legend. It made more people begin to suspect that this deep-sea giant might actually exist. However, we must be pragmatic. While Eric Mark's story sounds thrilling and could easily be made into a sea-based horror film, from a scientific perspective, it is nearly impossible to verify. First of all, there is no visual record, no photos, no videos, not even a blurry shot of a fin. Secondly, there was no physical evidence left at the scene. Was the boat damaged? Were there any unusual scratches or impact marks? We have no way of knowing. More critically, there were no other witnesses. Mark experienced the entire event alone. Such a solitary account, no matter how compelling, can only be classified in scientific research as an unrepeatable, unverifiable event. Of course, we cannot accuse him of lying. Perhaps he truly encountered some kind of sea monster, or maybe it was an optical illusion or a misjudgment under extreme stress. Or maybe there was just an unusually large, particularly unlucky great white shark in the area. But whatever the truth may be, the story remains in the realm of oral tradition, more like a legend told in fishing village taverns at night, passed down to the next generation, rather than research material suitable for scientific journals. And precisely because of this, the mystery of the Black Demon becomes even more potent, as it's not like quantifiable biological data. Instead, it represents a primal fear of the unknown, of the darkness, of the unfathomable depths, an instinctual shiver deep in our subconscious. Now let's talk about something even more chilling. According to the legend, the Black Demon even eats whales. This sounds like something straight out of a B-grade monster movie, right? But the most bizarre part is that this isn't just an invented story. Scientists have discovered whale carcasses in the Sea of Cortez and surrounding waters, and the wounds on these massive creatures were incredibly large. Some of the bite marks even spanned over 2 meters in width, and the edges were astonishingly clean, as though they had been precisely bitten by a creature with serrated teeth. These wounds were neither the tearing marks typically caused by orcas, nor the jagged bite marks left by multiple ordinary sharks, but rather a strange, unnerving sense of neatness, as if they had been snipped off with a single, sharp bite. What truly baffles people is that none of these giant wounds have ever been found with any shark teeth. It's well known that sharks regularly lose teeth while feeding, almost as often as humans upgrade their phones. Sharks can shed thousands of teeth each year. In theory, with such deep bite marks, there should be at least a few teeth lodged in them, but curiously, there are none. It's as if the culprit not only has unbreakable teeth, but is also so mysterious that it leaves behind no trace whatsoever. These unexplained anomalies have become yet another piece of the puzzle in the Black Demon legend, prompting people to wonder, is it possible that beneath these waters, still largely unexplored by humans, there lurks a deep-sea predator we've never known? With advances in technology, more and more deep-sea submersibles and sonar equipment have begun to capture some unexplainable phenomena. During some deep-sea explorations, diving teams have reported that, while filming at the ocean floor, a massive black shadow suddenly flashed across the camera, moving so fast that even the camera couldn't keep up, and the footage could hardly show anything clearly. These shadows darted through the water so quickly, leading witnesses to wonder, what kind of creature could move so swiftly through these depths, leaving only a mysterious black ripple in its wake? Additionally, the reactions from sonar equipment are chilling. During several expeditions, the sonar screens briefly displayed enormous reflective signals, the size of which even surpassed the largest known whales. This makes one wonder if these signals could be from some unknown giant marine creature swimming in the deep ocean. Even more surprisingly, these signals sometimes appear to display movements resembling evasive radar maneuvers, as if the creature was deliberately avoiding detection. This evokes the image of a mysterious monster, a ghostly presence deep in the sea. However, these phenomena still cannot be definitively explained. Some experts suggest that the signals could simply be from schools of fish, unusual underwater topography, or the refraction of water layers causing visual illusions. It's also possible that the equipment malfunctioned, leading to erroneous reports. Nevertheless, each unsolved mystery only heightens the curiosity, making the Black Demon legend all the more intriguing. Are these mysterious shadows and signals really from an unknown large ocean predator? Or are they just strange phenomena of the ocean? These questions seem destined to continue waiting for answers deep beneath the sea. As these mysterious shadows, vague echoes, and strange fishermen's tales continue to accumulate, the presence of the Black Demon grows ever stronger. Every time those descriptions are heard, whether it's the story of the massive shadow swiftly gliding beneath the water or the account of a ship being violently struck, it almost seems to confirm that this terrifying shark is quietly swimming through the depths of the sea. What's even more interesting is that in 2013, the Discovery Channel aired a mockumentary titled The Meg, Giant Shark Still Lives, which reignited the global interest in megasharks. The documentary, centered around the terrifying ancient predator, the megalodon, successfully sparked people's fascination with the idea of giant sharks still existing, and quickly became a hot topic online. With the influence of this documentary, more and more people began sharing their own encounter stories online, even linking their past strange experiences at sea to the Black Demon legend. They may have seen an unexplained dark shape on the water's surface, or heard unusual underwater echoes. These seemingly trivial experiences, in people's minds, gradually started to blend together with the Black Demon myth. This phenomenon is actually known in psychology as memory reconstruction. This means that once you already have a terrifying image of a giant shark in your mind, any vague image or unidentified sound you encounter will be mentally reconstructed based on your previous impressions, forming the image you imagine. This reconstruction makes the Black Demon seem more and more real to many, even leading them to believe it could actually be some undiscovered giant marine predator. But does the Black Demon, this legendary sea monster, really exist? From a biological standpoint, the answer doesn't look promising. First, imagine if there truly was a massive shark, 18 meters long, with a highly predatory nature. It would have to consume enormous amounts of food every day to sustain itself. Such a creature could not live silently and unnoticed in the ocean. It would certainly leave behind some clear ecological traces. Moreover, there are no large whale carcasses in the ocean, nor is there any evidence of abnormal feeding behavior. If such a terrifying predator really existed, why have we never found any trace of it? Furthermore, from an evolutionary perspective, it would be nearly impossible for such a massive predator to survive for millions of years without being discovered. Over the course of long evolutionary processes, organisms inevitably leave traces, whether in the form of fossils or current biological traits. It's hard to imagine how such a large creature could completely conceal itself and avoid detection by modern technology and biologists. Moreover, advancements in science have made deep-sea exploration increasingly precise, with sonar equipment and submersibles able to capture oceanic changes and phenomena more clearly. The beauty of the story lies here. Despite the fact that the likelihood of the truth being revealed is incredibly slim, we can't help but speculate. Perhaps, deep in some remote trench of the Gulf of California, there really is an ancient monster. It has never surfaced, always avoiding sonar and technological detection, like a ghost of the deep sea, only appearing at night, and only revealing itself to a select few. These few people might be fishermen who inadvertently enter its domain or deep-sea divers exploring the unknown. What they see could be nothing more than a fleeting shadow in the dark, and they might not even believe what they witnessed. These witnesses, whether they want to or not, will undoubtedly become the protagonists of the next legend. Black Demon. This name will continue to be passed down, like a forgotten gem, sleeping in the depths of the ocean, waiting for the day when an unwitting adventurer will awaken it once more. Perhaps Black Demon is not a real species, but rather a projection of humanity's fear of the unknown. When we face the vastness and depth of the ocean, an indescribable fear always rises within us. We are naturally afraid of the sea, afraid of its endless darkness, afraid of those unseen eyes and sharp teeth because they are hidden beneath the water's surface, silent and still, as if ready to devour everything at any moment. Black Demon is the embodiment of this primal fear. It is not just a giant shark. It is the shadow of the deep sea, the fear of the unknown, the manifestation of humanity's subconscious imagination of uncontrollable marine creatures. We can never truly know what undiscovered monsters lie hidden in the depths of the vast ocean. Perhaps they will never surface, but that is exactly what makes Black Demon so captivating. It has never been proven to exist, yet it continues to appear in every tale passed down, constantly reminding us of that fear deeply embedded in our bones. Whenever fishermen speak of their eerie encounters, or divers describe the black shadows hidden beneath the sea, the name Black Demon inevitably surfaces. And no matter how exaggerated these stories may be, they always spark within us an infinite imagination of the unknown world beneath the sea. Whether you believe it or not, the story of Black Demon will continue to be passed down. It will circulate in the taverns of fishing villages, be repeatedly mentioned in the conversations of anglers, and even haunt the dreams of children. This legendary giant shark is like an invisible force, with a magic that makes your heart race. Perhaps one day, a diver will capture a clear video proving its existence, but it's also possible that this unresolved mystery will remain forever unsolved. We may never truly capture the real image of Black Demon, but it is this very unresolved mystery that makes it the heart of countless stories, becoming our eternal fantasy. That's all for today's story of the Black Demon. Does this mysterious sea creature truly exist, or is it just a manifestation of humanity's fear of the unknown depths of the ocean? Perhaps we may never know. Regardless, its legend has been passed down through fishermen for decades, and it deepens our reverence for the vast ocean. What do you think of Black Demon? Are you also captivated by this legend? If you enjoyed today's story, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like, and share this video so more people can hear these mysterious ocean tales too. See you in the next episode.